creating perceptions, and so I got did a lot of work in terms of branding and brand marketing, and then over time became recognized as a brand marketing expert in my own right by some very big names, and so that was kind of all exciting as well. And so I found that I could kind of use my magic skills to help businesses with their marketing and to improve their marketing, and really, and like a lot of times businesses are having difficulties with their marketing because they don't realize that there's something wrong with their strategy. And so we can also, this also applies to our life, right? So one of the big lessons that I learned, and I learned this from W. Edwards Deming, who was considered like the father of modern quality, and he actually figured out that if you get the first 15% of any process correct, i.e., the initial conditions, then the other 85% will effortlessly happen. So what that meant to me was that, okay, if I'm out here in the 85% and and it's not working, I'm not getting the results that I want in my business or in my life, that means that there's something wrong in the first 15%, right? Because I'm doing all the things that I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not getting the results. So, but when you're far out in the 85%, it's really difficult to go back to the first 15% because um, it's very difficult to see yourself real from that perspective. So what I would do then, I'd go back and I figured out for businesses all of the things that make up the first 15%. And so literally I can go through all these things in the first 15%, and if I can check them to see if they're all structured properly and as strong as possible. And if they're not, then that's where your problem is.